It's a benefit for AFSP. And the SP stands, I'm not going to get the AF part right, so I'm not going to try. But the last part is suicide prevention, and that's probably something we should consider. Jessica's sitting over here, and she's the head, she's the one who's been putting together the marches, putting together the comic site. Now, to get this to come together, Jessica has been working, and Mike Lees came down from Phoenix. You're going to hear from him. And also, we have some local comedians that have come together and put this all, and I want you all to enjoy it and have a good time. And let's tell you that I've been away from comedy for a little bit, but, you know, Jennifer was kind enough to give me a slot and say, hey, why don't you do MC? I said, okay, I'll try that. So I tell you what I had to do. I had to go online, and I had to knock the dust off, and I took a class with, Steve Martin. How soon we forget, right? Anyway, he's got a class. It's $90 unrefundable. Now, this is a win-win situation for me, because if I screw this up, it's a low bar, and it's making it easy for the... If I do real well, I'm warming it up for you, so here you go. Hey, Free Thought Arizona is the other group. Now, Tucson Atheists, I told you, we're 1,500 of us in the town. Free Thought Arizona is another group. They don't like to put atheists in the name. That's fine. But they had a meeting today, and they met with a bunch of Satanists. All right, I'll just tell you a joke. Kellyanne Conway goes walking into a bar. The bartender says, why the horse face? See, I thought I'd start with some jokes from our commander-in-grief. So the thing is, he may not be there forever, so we got to get him in quick, right? Get him right up in the front. So not only do I get a little laughter out of it, but I give you a little hope. But I got to say some good things about him, or come to his defense sometimes. Like, for example, we're giving him all kind of grief for pardoning Arpaio. Yet, last November, nobody said shit when Obama, he pardoned a turkey. And he cares about his people. I said, Kellyanne, whenever she's in the Oval Office, Trump has this policy, no buckets of water around. I'm melting. Oh, also, Trump has showed us that we can have a horror show without Elvira. That's very positive. Also, he doesn't hide his lies all that well. Some are pretty obvious. Like he said he lost friends in 9/11. We know that's impossible. Some bitches don't have any friends. Yeah, but that's dumb, because if he wants friends, we're in America. Just buy a pickup truck, dude. That's all you need. Oh, by the way, we're 2 days. This is the 17th of September. It's 2 days away from Talk Like a Pirate Day. And here be some words that you can use on Talk Like a Pirate Day. R. Okay. Ahoy. That means hi. Avast. That means check this shit out. Now, I means yes. And I means I'll get right on it. And I is 3 in Roman numerals. I'm getting older. And, when I was younger, they would check my IDs, see if I could get booze. Still check my IDs. But now it's to see if I qualify for senior discount. But what's worse than that is when they don't. You going to check my IDs? Oh, yeah, sure. We know you're older than that. Oh, also, I'm retired, so I've kind of given away my bosses. I got no bosses. But I had some good ones. I had a really, really paranoid boss, Couldn't watch football. Whenever they broke up into a huddle, he thought they were talking about him. Yeah, couldn't eat turkey either. It was like cannibalism. But I started inventing things. I invented a training bra for 15-year-old boys. It's just the class part. I got patent pending on it. I got a great name for it. I call it second base. Yeah, skeptic. I'm a skeptic, and we're atheist skeptics, whatever. I'm a skeptic. That means I really don't need a psychic. If I want to look into my future, I go to an old folks' home. course, that's where I should go and perform, really, because you know when you go in there, they can't get up and get away. They get almost all the references, all the old references, and you know you've killed when they call a code blue. I had a friend, he was like 93. He says, Don, I'm moving into an old person's home. I said, Ken, any place you move into is an old person's home. Hey, you know, also I go around picking up stuff because I'm retired and I can do it, you know, get out in the sun, all that vitamin D. I pick up all kinds of stuff. You know, pick up a used condom that, I said, gross. Pick up one that's not used. Failure. Swing and a miss. But you know, when you pick up a beer bottle, you ought to be saying, good decision, dude. Because if you get caught throwing a beer bottle on the ground, that's a $500 fine. If you get caught with one in your car, that's $750. That's a good decision. I listen to podcasts. I have my earphones on all the time, podcasts, listen to. There's one called Stuff You Should Know. And I don't know why I needed to know it, but now I know how to shrink a human head. I got to talk about America. I love America. America's a place where you get stoned before you commit adultery. And if you go into a house that's got a playroom and there's no kids, that's a whole different thing. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to tell you about, but right now I'm going to do my job here and pass on the microphone to the next person.